Hello everybody and welcome to this furniture design tutorial in which I'm going to show you how easy it is to build this bent plywood design in Shapr3D. We will start first by looking at the reference photos. We're going to block out all the basic sketches, which as you can see are incredibly complicated. And then I'll show you some nifty tricks how we can actually build, for example, these arced surfaces while first actually modeling straight surfaces. And then of course, as always, to the visu, add some materials and then create a nice product presentation. And with all that said, let's do it. As you can see, I have the starter demo file open. The download link for this file is in the description of the video. And let's go to the front view and look at it. So we take a look at the chair. Essentially, we have a front profile, which we extrude. The bottom parts are slightly arced, so that has to be a loft. And then there we have a backrest, probably also slightly arced and also lofted. And then here, the table, that's a nice side profile, and we can extrude. And to make it match to the other chair, we also are going to loft or bend a little bit the legs. Okay, so let's do this. I can move this one to here. It doesn't really matter where in our world, honestly, we work, and we start with the chair. So I will go and start with a sketch. I can start from the center and I draw a line up 16 inches. Very good. So we make this kind of like a lower chair. Then I go 8 inches over. I don't really necessarily know how much yet. I will draw here another line up 16 inches. That is kind of like my backrest. This helps me to understand that maybe my armrest should go maybe 10 up. Then maybe 4 inches over, down, and back, and then I can press escape. This long line I can delete. I select everything, make sure it's horizontal, vertically constrained. And yeah, we kind of like have a lot built already. So I select now my sketch profile. I go to extrude symmetry, and then I push this one out, let's say 9 inches. There we are. So this actually will create 18 inches. We can play with the distance here a little bit. 8.5, for example, will then result into 17. Very good. Okay. Now, this is 4 inches. The lines are parallel. They're all 90-degree. That means I can create here an arc or a fully rounded corner by 1 inch of 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2 inches. To be more consistent in our design, okay, let's add this one to it. We see then, however, that our seating surface in the back that is straight is 6 inches. If we build the back rack from it, our back rack would be 12 inches wide. Maybe that's not really what I want. So, knowing all this, I can go to my sketch and say here, this one, actually you be 10 inches. What do we have here? 4 can add actually these dimensions to it. This looks actually good size-wise. There, very good. Then I select front, bottom, inner, and back face, and then I scale this by 0.75 of an inch. Sure, there. See, actually we have this rebuilt, only half. The other half we just mirror over. How do we do now actually this arced surface? That's actually super easy. First, what we're going to do is this leg we're simply pushing up. So maybe till here everything is straight and then it starts to bend. This face I'm going to project as a sketch onto the ground. These two lines can be construction, and here comes the trick. I come in with an arc tool, and there, and there, and then actually make these two arcs equal, and then I can play with how much they arc. So, because these are no construction lines, they do not interfere with selecting the sketch profiles. So you see, there's just one sketch profile, second sketch profile, and more we lofted. There. That's actually how easy it is. One tiny thing to change, you see this goes up. This is not really a nice transition up there. So we go to loft. We need to figure out which one it is. So that is actually the one at the bottom. That is the one. Yeah, we can go with G1. That actually blends really well. G2, yeah, that actually is a really nice transition. There you can see how the surface from here and then changes, and now it's much more horizontal, and then it starts to gently bend. Pretty nice. Okay, so that was actually pretty easy. How do we do now the backrest? It's also pretty easy, honestly. We go to the side view this time. Go to a sketch, and I will work with an arc. There we are. This arc, here I add a line, and then I add another arc. There we are. First thing, arc to line, 90. Arc to line, also 90. Okay, this arc to this line should be tangent. This arc to this line should be tangent. Whoa! Oh, how did that happen? Okay. Can also bring this one over. U and U be coincident. There. And tangent. That's it. You see now how we can actually rotate this line along it, because this line is perpendicular to these arcs. Okay, that's a nice nifty trick. I can now extrude this one out. This is actually 8 inches, so extrude this one 8 inches. Merci beaucoup. And now from here we could extrude out the backrest. So let's say 10 inches, 12 inches. And we can just eyeball this a little bit. How long is this? 12 inches plus 2. Yeah, so kind of like 14 inches. Not 16, but that's okay. Beautiful. Okay, but also here I would like to have this ability to bend the back a little bit. So how can we do this actually? I want to actually do one quick test. If we select this and we cut this away, yep, that cuts cleanly away. That is perfect. So that means we can select this and this and this, and then we do a mirror command along this interface. There we are. Thank you. On one of these faces, it doesn't really matter which one. We, by the way, can also select both and do a union command. Then it's just one face. Sketch. Here a line and there a line. And then we do an arc and another arc. Same process. There to there equal, and then we can just define how much this bends. Very good. But the rest is kind of like in our way, and what I will do now is, this was kind of like my test, I can select this, go to extrude, and simply cut this away. You see how now I have this original angled surface, and you guessed it, click, click. And now we need to figure out which one is which one. Nope, not you, but you. Ooh, that's a little bit too crazy. So there we are. We go with a G1 this case. That is fine. Keep in mind this is an arc now, so we're just blending into it. I said arc because an arc is G1 anyway. Okay, very good. So the fun thing about this fact is, if we go back to this original sketch here and we move this, you can see how we are actually perfectly rotating our backrest. It's kind of cool. So we are actually nearly close to finish this one. Then we can select all these parts and then do a Boolean union. Every wood person would be laughing at you about this. So let's actually round this a little bit. And I round this so that these lines do not go further. These lines there. Okay. Yeah, this is not perfect, but hey, for our quick demo, this is actually good enough. Okay, because technically speaking, in real life later you would take a jigsaw and then actually cut the stuff away. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. So the chair is actually done. Now let's do this beautiful side table. I'm going to make this so that actually this is kind of like the height of the seat. So make a new sketch, go up 16, go over, I don't really know how much, go back, and then actually I do the following. I'm going, how did they do this? Oh, they just cut this. See, we're going to do this different. This is actually cut this way and you have a sharp corner that's rubbing on the ground. That is not going to be good. We want to have a final version. So here we make this horizontal. Very good. Then we can select this. Also there, extrude this out, 8, but I forgot to turn on that symmetry thing. So let's here, symmetric, there we are. Then we can round this. And then we can round this. And then we select these faces again, do our shell 0.75. There we are. That image is in our way. Let's move it away. Thank you. And then select everything, go to mirror, select this plane. Oh, this is actually more a bench now. And select all in union. Yeah, so it's a little bit too big. It's an easy fix. We just go into the sketch mode, select this center line, and we just push this back. There. Okay. This is kind of now fine. Now we can also move this out. And you see with this, then actually we're styling that table more. I can add here a nice horizontal line that simply goes up. Construction and horizontal vertical, and this way I have a guideline where the bottom part would be. This is kind of tight, yeah. So maybe this fillet we change a little bit, go to here, 1.5. Oh, how did this? Oh, I have to click on edit fillet. No, actually I can change this there. Oh, that's actually way too big, 1.25. There. Okay, beautiful. Maybe this is a tick too big, so 2. So you see, like by just simply clicking on it, it changed that fillet, but I want that fillet in the future. no, in the past actually to change. So 1.25. So we need to find this in the history. Beautiful. There we are. Very good. Little cleanup because we're basically done. We can also take the reference images there. Zack, zack, zack. So this is all good. Maybe one last quick check. Select everything in edges. 0.1 for an fillet. Would this work here too? Edges 0.1. Yep. Beautiful. That means instead of having two fillets, let's just go with one fillet command, edit, and then here I add all the other edges to it. Done. Does this work? Yes, it did work. Very good. Beautiful. To the visu, and we go to the wood material. I'm going to apply this to the default. Then now we can go ahead and say, do we want to change one? Here, let's go 90 and 0. Just trying to see now, yeah, there. The bankrest is actually not doing what I want. Okay, so here this actually is pretty good. No, you see that? If we set this to 0, oh, come on, 0. Forgot to press enter. Yeah. So we can, as you see, play. Yeah, there's, it all goes down nicely. Yeah, that's kind of good. That's how I wanted it. Goes all one direction. Here they go vertical, they go horizontal, and you just have to pick one direction. You can't make the backrest and this go the same way. They're all cut out of one piece. Okay, beautiful. So then last cleanup, we simply select our profiles here. Make sure to also select these tiny fillet edges. There we are. Same here. And there, 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 and there's the last one. Okay, beautiful. Change. What? And ash, scale. No, that's actually good. Maybe 90. Yeah, goes that way, goes vertical. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, beautiful. Now I can just again make a nice staging. So here's this. We can select this one, maybe move it to here, rotate it, and then make a copy. Move the copy to here, turn the copy off and rotate it, and just loosely position it. There we are. So kind of like we have a, instead of just 1-2 pieces, we have a set and a family. Beautiful. That's it.